What did the Reddit blackouts actually accomplish? There's lots of porn on our interesting as fuck. It accomplished temporarily making the classic niche-specific question Reddit Google search no longer work. Some lesser-known subs made it to the front page since the most popular were closed. Ask our interesting as fuck. Many people who didn't know John Oliver now know him. Interesting as fuck has turned to porn, so man shrugging medium dark skin tone. I've noticed some subs I follow have a stronger hatred towards their mods now, which may not bode well for them if the vote to kick him out ever comes to be. Our NBA mods revealed themselves to be hypocrites of a high order, showing they truly are the nephews we made along the way. It exposed me to a lot of smaller subreddits, thanks. Really just highlighted how the old Reddit is gone. Reddit didn't have mobile apps for a long time. Third-party apps were the only way to use it on mobile. The blackout could have been done much better. But here we are again with Reddit promising better tools. They will definitely do it this time. Not like the other times they said they would but didn't. But honestly, I miss some of my subreddits, lol. A bunch of people who didn't care or were unaware of the blackouts got annoyed. There was a hairy butthole on the top of our all, so there's that. It became overtly apparent that some subs are toxic, so I 86'd them. When did the narrative switch from supporting blind people to power-hungry mods? Feel like I blinked and missed a whole lot of info. My entire feed was swamped with boring Askreddit questions. Well, I can't trust my normal safe subs because they all seem to have porn on them right now. Like I just want to scroll Reddit and laugh at new girl quotes and maybe watch someone make bread. Hella irritated a lot of people, I guess. Mods are hated even more now. There's porn and pictures of John Oliver everywhere. Like the vast majority of protests. They made a group's feelings known, which may or may not influence those in power. I never knew there were that many pics of John Oliver in existence. Destroyed 2 of my favorite subs. The mods won't reopen them. Nothing. Because these idiots only declared a 2-day strike. And made it known that it would only be 2 days. The idea of a strike is, you don't come back until your demands are met. Absolutely nothing. As expected. The blackouts managed to communicate that people love an opportunity to burn something down. Mods are way less important than they think they are. Turned a lot of people against mods. While are aware there is a problem, the same way all protests work. I discovered Lemmy, where my country sub migrated during the blackout for a week. Even more disdain for mods than before. Nothing. It's why you are seeing John Oliver everywhere now. Which will also accomplish nothing. Made a lot of the mods realized how little power they actually have. And while they do provide a service to Reddit, they don't own any of it. Some of them seem to have been in a power trip and just only allow themselves and select users to continue posting too. It's ruined our interesting as fuck. Blackouts nothing IMO John Oliver spam unsubbed lol. Mods had more time for the dog walking business. It introduced porn to our interesting as fuck. Also, I was trying to search for some really important security information earlier today that I needed. The tech support subreddit happens to have a popular post inside of it with what looked like what I would need. But it's fucking private. So additionally to closing down subreddits, They're also basically destroying information. No better than people burning books if you ask me. It revealed how unpopular Reddit mods are. A lot of virtues were signaled. A flood of John Oliver pictures. Enough already. Well, for me, in my opinion, absolutely nothing. It didn't really made any difference in Reddit. Ah well, that sucks is now only for posting pictures of vacuums after they came back. I guess as a protest. I admit I chuckled. It was certainly funny for 2 minutes. Then I realized they're serious and unsubscribed. So I'm not sure what they accomplished, because I can't be the only person that found that change stupid. Exposed some mods as abosulture frauds who still used Reddit and even participated in the subs they blacked out. Nothing. And they were never going to. If people were truly upset, they should have left Reddit and stayed off Reddit. Show how doing this would actually hurt Reddit. Those people didn't do so though. All they did was go to the popular subs that didn't go black and whined about how those subs didn't do anything. Edit fixed typos. Nothing. Unfortunately, not a whole lot. It showed everyone that there is plenty to do and chat about here, even if mods shut down a bunch of big subs. The mods don't really have much control over site traffic because users can flow freely to other subs. Nothing, except it accomplished losing a whole bunch of people who don't give a fuck about the mods. And the pathetic attempt to hold on to the tiny bit of power they still have. It kind of turned me off to Reddit big time. I would be interested in an alternative. IMO, it had to have hit some kind of bottom line. As subs that were closed have been opened up due to threats of replacing mods from the admin team. Which is one reason why we see John Oliver everywhere from the mods' perspective. If they have to reopen, they are going to reopen with the bare minimum standards they have to adhere to. Well, I left ever sub that plastered John Oliver all over it. So I'd say there were a few others who were sick of it too. Downvote away. It definitely got me to mute several subs that I should have long ago. RNBA now hates their mods. For me, it accomplished me leaving a bunch of subs I used to go to for content. All the ones that started spamming photos and such. I've just unjoined them and hidden them. Sadly. A couple of my favorites. But I've found some new subs to check out too. To make the normal everyday users annoyed. 1. Made mods feel important. 2. Signaled which mods will be replaced by Reddit soon. 3. Signaled which subs I needed to unsubscribe from. 4. Nothing else. Nothing. People still went to Reddit. As expected. It just pissed off users of certain subs. So the anger didn't go towards Reddit, but the mods of subs. Big swing and a miss. It captured some headlines. Made the CEO react. Respond may or may not have impacted the share price, which may or may not have other effects later. Standard protest stuff really. The overactivity of Reddit mods is a glaring negative as far as I'm concerned. Block 80 of their activity and Reddit would improve. Somehow until this whole kerfuffle I had never known the Spares had been a mod of the infamous jailbait sub. It will be interesting once Reddit goes public to see how having one such former mod as the CEO of a publicly traded company affects their ESG score. It succeeded in annoying the shit out of me. I had 3 questions this week I needed an answer to. When I clicked on the link from Google to the thread, and boom, it was private.